He was very upset, becoming agitated. The photo manager walked over to the guy and said, "Sir, what seems to be the problem?" He looks at the photo manager and says, "How can I tell which pictures are mine?" The photo manager, thinking very clearly, grabs a mirror, goes over to the guy and says, "If you see this man in any of the pictures, I'm sure they're yours." Number 9 was actually asked to one of the maitre d's in the aft dining room. A gentleman came up after dinner, pointed to the elevators outside the dining room, and said to the maitre d', "Excuse me, but do these elevators go to the front of the ship?" Yeah, you'll notice that it says Fantasy on the side, not Enterprise. We're not there just yet. Number 8 was actually overheard by a couple of stateroom stewards. There were some people having a conversation in the corridor. One lady says to the other lady, "Why does my stateroom steward keep leaving packets of butter on my pillow every night?" And for those of you who have not tried it, it is chocolate. How many people here fell asleep on it, woke up and thought they did it? Number seven. What do you do with the ice carvings after they've melted?
Drink it.
You know those bottles of water you pay $3.50 for? Number 6. What time is the midnight buffet? I know people in this room have asked that question. You know who you are. Number 5. This actually happened. I was on a different ship. We were going out of Jacksonville. We were going to Key West and Nassau, Bahamas. It was on the Celebration, and I had just given the travel adventure talk, just like I do every cruise. And a woman came up to me after the talk. She said, "Big Tex, do they accept American money in Key West?" I said, "You mean Key West, Florida?" And she said, "Uh-huh." And I said, "No, we have to pay for everything with seashells and hugs."
Oh my God.
Number 4 actually happened to a cruise director right after his debarkation talk. He finished his debarkation talk. He was down here answering the guest questions. A woman came up to him and pointed at the speakers on the stage and said, "Why do you have dog houses on the stage?" He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Those are speakers." And she said, "Well, why do they look like dog houses?" I guess he couldn't resist. He said, "Because they have woofers inside." Number 3, did the crew actually live on the ship? No, we're towing behind in lifeboats, so when it's time to go to work, we just jet ski up along the side.
Yeah, of course.
Number 2, actually is one of my own personal favorites. Does the ship have its own generators?
No.
No, we have a giant extension cord. We plug it in New Orleans. Takes us all the way. All right. And number 1 is one of my personal favorites. Actually, it happened to a very good friend of mine. He was up in the gym. He's on the treadmill. He's running. 2 people are having a conversation over his head. One lady shouts to the other, "What religion are those people with the patches behind their ears?" The other lady shouts back, "Apache, I think." Top 10 list of silliest questions ever asked.